Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Jediism 101, where we have been discussing what it is to be a Jedi realist in today's world. As we've been discussing, a Jedi realist is a person that has taken a look at the fictional Star Wars universe created by George Lucas, whether it be the films, the TV series, the role playing games, the comics, or even the books, and said, hey, this isn't a bad way to live. Let's see if we can actually structure a belief system around it. And to great surprise and great pleasure, that has actually been possible. So what we have been discussing have been the vows of the Jedi. And if you remember watching yesterday's video, as a person had asked about being attached to the code, today's vow is the vow of attachment. Now this vow reads thusly: attachment is vital to the life of the Jedi. The Jedi must know life and be intrinsically tied to it in order to better serve the will of the Force. Jedi must possess ties to the people around them and are encouraged to love. Love is a strong connection to the basis of humanity and can serve as a strong foundation of strength and encouragement when a Jedi needs them most. All right, so if you listen to my reply video, as I mentioned, attachment is central to a Jedi's life. It is, when we look at the prequel trilogy movies, you can see that a lot of them were very non-attachment. They, stuck away from. The thing is, this was even from each other, which, so honestly, yeah, this is why their ability to command the Force or utilize the Force was diminished, because they cut themselves off from almost everything and everybody. Really old Republic Jedi were very much more powerful because they had those attachments. And when we fast forward to Luke Skywalker, it was his attachment to his friends that got him to Bespin. It's his attachment to, it's his familial attachment to his father that ended up, redeeming Vader in the end. So, without attachments, I don't know, this might come off more controversial than I wanted to, but I think without attachments, what are we? Why do we do anything? If we just do it for ourselves, is that a shadow of more inward thinking, selfishness, greed? Are we doing it just out of pure duty? What's the attachment to, and what is the reason? And attachments are our reasons. You are attached to your friends. You know them. You know them. You worry for them. Your spouse, your children, your family, your parents. These are all attachments, and they can serve you well. Now, the one place you really want to be careful with attachment is obsessive attachment. And this is where you just can't let go of things. And as I've mentioned back from the vow of moderation, that there's a balance point to it. Too much of anything, even if, love is good. It really is. Too much of it borders on obsessive. Too little of it borders on coldness and a detached lifestyle. It's never a bad thing to every once in a while go into, I guess, what's being being referred to as monk mode, where you kind of close yourself off from everyone and everything just to lock in to get something done. And every once in a while, just because you need to, sometimes you just need to go up into that cabin in the woods, no phone, no TV, no internet, just you, your notebook, and your work supplies. To get some type of project out of the way because you need zero distraction. And that's never a bad thing every once in a while to do, but you can't do it all the time. So what I'd like to challenge you all to do is take a look at the attachments in your life and see how this attachment is needed. How is it beneficial to you? What is it doing for you? Now, I'm not saying you need to seek out people specifically to use them for the attachment value, but take a look. Why is there an attachment there? What do you respect, love, encourage, get encouragement from? What drives you to this attachment? Take a look at that. Analyze a few things. As we talked about moderation, having too much or too little of something, well, sometimes maybe we have too many attachments. It can happen. It does happen. And some days you just need to do a little trimming of the friends list. It happens. It's nothing personal. It never is. Just sometimes it's not healthy. So, but like I said, that's the view of attachment from a Jedi standpoint. Is you want to look at it as, what the attachment is for, what drives me. The Obi-Wan series, we'll take this as an example. At the end of it, and I'm sorry, spoilers alert here, but why was he so much more, why did the power to himself finally come back? The answer is, he had someone to fight for. Obi-Wan's training and discipline and stuff, far outshined his natural talent. He just worked. But it's when he is defending somebody, when he has somebody to fight for, or something to fight for, that's when he is truly a terrific Jedi. So it's his attachments. That's pure and simple. That's why he fought so well against in those final scenes. I'm trying not to give spoilers just in case anybody hasn't seen it, but if you're listening to me doing a Jedi lecture, I'm pretty sure you've probably watched it. But sometimes here's the attachment. Here's a reason to fight. I'm not fighting because I hate what's in front of me, but it's because I love what's behind me. Those are attachments. You love your attachments. You fear for them. You fight for them. Different perspectives on the same thing. Just make sure that you're not becoming obsessive with it. Don't be totally avoidant of it, but don't become obsessive with it either. That's bad attachment theory, and I'm not going to go into that here. So I'm going to leave you with that. Make sure that you take a look into your own attachments and say, hey, what's working for me? What's not working for me? And if so, why am I maintaining it? Until then, until tomorrow, actually no, tomorrow, this is the weekend coming up, so until Monday, make sure that you are drinking more water, eating clean food, getting some activity in, enjoying the fresh weather while we have it, being kind to the environment, to animals, to the people that you meet every day, and of course, being kind to yourself. Until then, folks, you have a good one, and may the Force be with you.